One of the core principles of Ryong Moo Kwan is to stay close and low to your opponent. This requires proper footwork. So one of the drills that we do every single class that we teach is Kibon or basic steps. When we do this, we're trying to dodge an opponent's strike at us. So let me demonstrate by showing you this diagram. As you can see from the diagram, we have 8 different directions that we step in. Each one is intended to dodge a punch. You've got the number 1 direction, which goes off 45 degrees to the left, 2, 45 to the right, 3, 90 left, 4, 90 right, 5 is 45 back to the left, 6 is 45 back to the right, and then 7 and 8 are just small steps straight back. The center here is you. The black dot here would be the opponent who would be striking at you. So those are the directions that you're going in comparison to the opponent. I've indicated this triangle here because when we talk through many of our techniques, if you're watching the videos, we will often reference stepping in the 1, 3, 5 direction, which indicates which way we're going, but we'll also talk about stepping into the triangle, which is the space in the center between the opponent's legs right in front of you. The 1 and 2 directions are intended for when there is a stationary punch. 3 and 4 are intended for when there is a step in a punch, and 5 and 6 would be the direction you would go when they're rushing you with a punch. 7 and 8 would be when they're in close proximity and you're just going to step straight back. So let me go ahead and demonstrate that. That's in front of us. The 1 direction would be here, 2 there, 3 to the side, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and 8. Make it easy for our students. Whenever we call out an odd number, they know they're stepping with their left foot. Whenever we call out an even number, they know they're going to be stepping with their right foot. When we take the step, we assume there's a punch coming at us, so we are immediately stepping out of the way to dodge the punch. When I do this and I'm stepping in the 1 direction, I step out to the side with my foot going in the direction of the step, and then I get up on the ball of my feet and I just shift and sit down into a back stance. I drop my weight so I'm sitting nice and low, as we said, low and close, and I'm going to be right here next to the opponent. Whenever I'm done, I'm going to be looking directly where that opponent was at. Okay? So if I go through this pattern, you'll see I'm just going to go through all 8 of the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, as you notice, I took much longer steps when I went all 1 through 6. 7 and 8 are just a slight step back where you're just kind of sitting down in the chair to get away from a punch. Punch would hit you in the nose. Now I'm about a foot away from where that punch would be. Both sides of the same thing. We do that with no blocking, and then we incorporate the block. When we incorporate the block, we have pocket maki, which is from out to in. And then after that, we're going to show you on maki, which is from in to out. So when we incorporate the block, we don't do hard, aggressive blocks. When we step out, we step, our hand leads the way with our foot. When I go to block the punch, I'm turning my body and the hand turns with my body. When I'm done, my nose, my fingertips should line up with the opponent's nose, if I've done it properly. Okay? So let me go through that. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's the pocket maki, out to in block. Now, Damon could have had to come up here so I can kind of demonstrate what I meant when I talked about the 1 and 2 direction being for the purpose of a stationary punch, the 3 and 4 direction for the purpose of a step and punch. Step in a little closer, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then the 5 and 6 directions for being like a bum rush, where they take a couple steps. So the goal when I do this is to make sure that I'm low and close to the opponent. So fighting stance.
Hey.
All right, so he's going to go ahead and throw a punch at me. He's going to be stationary. He's not going to take a step. I'm going to go in the number 2 direction, just because of the way the camera's facing. And my goal is to dodge the punch, parry it. So I'm dodging it as one line of defense, parrying it or blocking it with my hands as a second line of defense. And I want to end up behind his elbow. And we'll explain why in a second. All right, go ahead and punch. So as you can see, when I'm done, I'm right behind his elbow. Now, why is that important? It's important because no one punches and leaves their hand out like this. They immediately go ahead and retract it, and I'm ready to grab before he can retract it, right? If I block here, there's nothing for me to grab, and I can't get my hands on him. So the goal is for me to be able to get my hands on him after I've dodged the punch. If I'm going in the 3 or 4 direction, it's because he's stepping and punching, so he's getting closer. So now he's going to step and punch. Go, step. So in order to be behind his elbow, I had to step in the 4 direction. Obviously, if I was over here, this would not be a good place for me to be to get my hands on. Okay? Now, I'm going to step in the number 6 direction. He's going to take a double step just to demonstrate kind of a bum rush where they're coming in on him. Go! Step. Same thing. I'm now right behind his elbow, ready to grab on to do whatever it is I need to do. Okay? Thank you, sir. On Maki, same principle. Now we're going to go in to out. When we do this, I step out, my hand kind of brushes the shoulder, comes up to the height of the block, and then comes straight across with the turn of my shoulders. We are not swinging around like a block. We are turning and blocking, but just turning our shoulder, same thing, nose, fingertips, upon. Let me go through that real quickly. And 1, hop, 2, hop, 3, hop, 4, hop, 5, hop, 6, hop, 7, hop, 8, hop. So that's our 3 basic Kibon boba basic steps. We're doing without blocking. We're doing them with an out to in block called pocket maki, or we do it from an in to out block called on maki. The goal of that is to dodge a punch coming at you. Make sure that you stay low and close to the opponent, prepared to get your hands on them so that you can lock them up, put them down, whatever it is that you are looking to do. And we do this every single class because 50% of Hapkido is footwork. And if you don't have good footwork and you can't get to the position you want to be in so you can maintain control of the opponent, whatever you're doing with your hands becomes useless.